You know the feeling, right? You're staring at a product online, trying to figure out if you can actually trust the reviews. Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive into a really fascinating new AI system that's designed to solve that exact problem.
So let's just start with the huge challenge here. Online platforms are facing an absolute flood of reviews. They've got to find a way to sift through millions of them to catch the ones that break the rules. So how on earth do you even begin to do that? It's such a massive scale.
Well, this is where a system called SmartReview comes into the picture. It offers a pretty clever solution, actually. It tackles this whole problem with a two-pronged strategy, basically combining two totally different but complementary approaches.
All right, so let's get into the first approach. I want you to think of this one as the data detective. It's this super powerful data-driven engine that just digs deep into the content.
Now, this detective's process is super methodical. It's a clear workflow. First, it takes the raw text of a review and just cleans it all up. Then, and this is the cool part, it turns that text into something called Dilbert embeddings. You can just think of that as translating the words into a numerical language that an AI can actually understand. From there, it feeds these numbers to a bunch of different classifiers, and then finally, it combines the answers from the best models to make one single, really solid judgment.
So what makes this detective approach so powerful anyway? Well, because it's completely data-driven, it gets really good at understanding new kinds of reviews it's never seen before. And what's crucial is that it can pick up on these incredibly subtle violation patterns. You know, the tricky stuff that a person or even a basic keyword search would totally miss.
But, just having a powerful detective isn't the whole story. It's not enough. You also need to understand why a decision was made. And that's exactly where the second approach comes in. We'll call this one the transparent judge, and it is all about speed, clarity, and being able to explain itself. The judge's method is really pragmatic, really smart about it. For the super obvious stuff like promotional spam, a simple keyword search does the trick. It's fast, it's effective. But for something a little more nuanced, like figuring out if a review is completely irrelevant, then it brings out a more sophisticated AI classifier. It's all about using the right tool for the right job.
And this is the really crucial part. This method doesn't just stick a flag on a bad review and call it a day. Nope, it tells you why. It gives you a clear, easy-to-read justification for every single decision. For instance, it might say, hey, this review is all about shipping time, not the actual product. That level of transparency, it's an absolute game changer for building trust.
And there's another huge benefit here. This judge approach is super lightweight and efficient, but even better, because it provides such clear, justified labels, it can actually create top-notch training data. And what does that do? It helps make the data detective we just talked about even smarter over time. It's like a feedback loop.